you're the baby daddy.
Yes.
You want.
And I'm like Future, and I'm like if I'm not, doing my due diligence, like taking care of his child.
How do you know that?
How do I know that?
How do you know if he really isn't taking care of his kids based off allegations?
I'm not saying him. I'm saying
talking about Russell Wilson not taking care of the kids.
No, not Russell Wilson. But he's saying if he was Future.
Okay. Let me just put myself in an example. Of let's say like I'm a baby father of a girl or whatever, and she just deemed me as a proper fit for the child or whatever, and she has like maybe a substantial amount of records. Now I'm not. Maybe I'm like a deadbeat. I got a job. I'm dealing. My fingernails like 10 inches long. I don't know, but
so do you think that you would be in this scenario?
I'm saying in this scenario, if I was a deadbeat dad, I would. If the next person in my baby mom's life is like a really good proper person, I would rather have that than another person like me, like another version of myself, than somebody else. Rather someone better than me to take care of a child that I'm in my baby mom's like terms isn't deemed fit to do that.
Yeah, you need somebody of the opposite personality. You can't imagine those two personalities going head to head at each
other.
Yeah,
like another me to take care of a child that's not even his.
I'm gonna be more of an ass because he's an ass. Like no,
wait. No. So you'd be okay. So T, if you had a baby mom's and she started dating some guy and he gave her everything and took care of your kid, taught your kid how to shoot threes. Like
that's not what
like your form.
That wouldn't happen.
Your form.
No, not your form.
Okay.
His form. He should get his form. His
okay.
techniques. You know what I'm saying? You'd be okay with that.
I'd rather that than another one like me. Yeah. Then I'd have to handle that myself. That's more work for me, man.
Like if he's like doing no good to my own child, and if I don't give good to my child and he's doing no good to my child, then I feel offended even though I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, like you don't know what you got in front of you right now, bro. Like that's me right there. Mm-hmm. That's disrespect to me.
Facts.
So would you name your kid T Square just so he remembers?
What?
Like what? All right, like
you're taking it way personal.
Because Future's kid is still Future Junior.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So
they nicknamed him something different.
So do you think you would strategically name him your son, your firstborn, to like say like if you had a son, would you name him Will Junior, or if you had a daughter, would you name it Wilma Junior? Like, you know
Wilma Junior. Wait, how is it Wilma Junior if my name is not Wilma?
Well, Will, that's the girl version of Will. So
whatever you deem it. My future children's names are not my name, so it's not gonna be a junior for me.
Yeah, that's kind of sick mentality. Like I'm gonna name this my name, so like next guy,
just in case.
Yeah, remember
I don't work out with my girl, or my wife or husband, or whatever the hell it is.
Does that make me toxic if that's what I was?
Toxic king, you know what I mean?
That's facts. That's a facts. But nah, on that, Russell Wilson, Simp.
We gotta talk about this.
Chasing a quick flip, broke niggas a sandwich and short of a picnic. I take a quick flick, send it to mid-state. Drugs still picnic, we keepin' the kids straight. And I'm on deck, the kids, my niggas sick. So when it comes to getting this kitty, I'm not kidding. Niggas need money for pills, and these labels playing with the deals. You can tell I ain't in need of much. The Steptronic M6, no need for the clutch. I stand on my own too, no need for a crutch. Still get a nigga smoke like I'm passing the Dutch.
Hey, but welcome back. This is the Sweeterman Podcast. It's your boy Nick, a.k.a. Toxic King, a.k.a. the Anti-Hero. And to my left is my boy Will, a.k.a.
Curve Gotti. Don't fucking talk to me in my DMs. I'm going to curve you.
No, thank you.
Please don't. A.k.a. Mr. Potter. You know what it is. To my other left.
Got your boy T.
Hey,
just, you know what it is, man. You know, back on here with the group. You know what it is.
Cup of tea.
And
obviously we got to our other left, or left, the other type left, is the one and only Slade.
Yeah, one and only?
The one and only Slade. You're probably the only person I know that's named Slade.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah.
You can say that?
Oh, for sure.
Slade, a.k.a. 9 Volt, a.k.a. the Energizer Bunny, a.k.a. Mr. Missionary. Don't talk to me. I'm not Michelin Man. I'm Missionary Man.
Thanks, Will. Thanks.
And then now last but not least, we have JoJo, a.k.a. J Square, a.k.a. We're not doing that. Don't do that.
JoJo, the intern.
The intern. Keep us fine and dandy on the visuals, visual quality for you guys.
That's right.
Facts.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, man? We'll talk about today, guys.
Since we were kind of talking about Russell Wilson a little bit in pre-production, I think this is a term I actually heard the other day. Simping. It wasn't directed towards me, but somebody was like, "Yo, some simp behavior."
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what that meant. Talked to my boys that are more current in the modern culture.
The modern culture.
Modern culture.
You don't have your ears to the streets.
Nah, I didn't know about simping though. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was like a recipe or some shit. I didn't know.
The simp.
Yeah, I didn't know
The
what.
simp. The soup of the day.
I didn't know
A
what
simp
it was.
broil.
The simp broil.
That's what I thought. I don't know, but
Dang. You feeling old?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about simp. I was like, what does that is? But from what I understand, so simp is a man that overvalues pussy.
We can talk about short term.
That's the short term way. If you want to get into more of the real, like how people are supposed to say it, like what's the real definition of simp?
Simping is basically, you can talk about Urban Dictionary, you can put it on Google. It's definitely Googleable. Basically what it is simp is basically a person who, a man preferably, who is submissive to a female or male of their choosing and wanting something as far as like sexual favors from, which is the vagina or whatever they prefer.
So I pulled up the definition.
So this is the real definition.
The definition of simp is a simple person lacking common sense, a fool or a simpleton, right? It's a man who foolishly overvalues a woman and puts her on a pedestal. Now, fellas, real quick, and ladies, we're not saying that it's wrong to value your girl or value women. That's not what we're saying. We're saying overvalue. All right, and I know a lot of girls are going, that's bullshit. You can never
overvalue me.
But you can. You definitely can.
Yeah,
all right,
hey,
because
all you queens out there, y'all priceless. All right,
priceless,
all right.
but it does have a tag.
but there is a spending limit. All right,
There's a spending limit.
But no, I mean, I just think as a simp, like, what is a simp? Is a guy who just can't. He can't take a girl for what she is. He has to overcompensate and do everything and anything for this girl to get what he wants, whether it's sexual, like consistency.
Basically, it's definitely sexual favors only, because you could be like a nice person just overall and just do things, but like the end goal for a simp is to get sex. Like it is sex. Like that's the end goal for a simp. It's like, everything I'm doing is for pussy or whatever they want from my
So
sexual
ladies,
favor.
I know you guys like to do the like on like Instagram or Snapchat where you're like, I'm hungry, feeling sushi. You know that guy that texts you?
Sushi?
You know what I'm saying? That guy that texts you right away.
Like,
and he's yo, I'm what you want. Like, I got you.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I'm kind of feeling like a turkey club. I mean,
yeah, but whatever.
If you really want sushi, that's on mine. I mean, I get it.
But anything you want. You want it. You want juice? You want juice with like
On my tab?
on me. Like we don't even
Everything
have to,
on me. Don't even worry about it. It's on my tab.
We don't even have to hang out.
Open tab only. Next
But
tomorrow.
That is the mentality of a simp. Like the guy, the
Yeah.
yes man. You know that term. The
A
yes
simp is a yes man for sure.
He will say whatever you want to do. Like he'll go miles and miles away to see you just to hang out for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Come back home.
So if I give my stimulus check,
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
that's
simping.
simping?
Yeah.
That's
Or
yeah,
tricking.
that's-
Or that's tricking. That might be
I mean,
tricking.
tricking and
tricking.
simping. Well, money's involved. It could be a fine line of simping and tricking, but I think it's trick.
Yeah, but I guess in this term, yeah, like actions, like yo, if she's like, I kind of need the money, like, oh yeah, go ahead, right here. I mean, I don't have any money, but here you can have it all.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
You stimulate.
I mean, yeah, I kind of like need for kind of need for my rent money. You know what I mean? But like, you want like days from like South Indonesia? I got you.
Yeah, and then that's. But yeah, so that's what a simp is. I wanted to ask you guys: have you guys ever been a simp? Have you ever been in a simp type situation?
I think we have, but we just probably we didn't realize it.
I mean,
I
feel like when I like kind of look back in my life, I feel like I have definitely done that. Maybe more in high school than anything. Definitely in high school.
Oh, yeah,
In high school for sure. I was like,
Yeah,
I was pretty much a doormat.
Yeah, you were
for sure.
simping it all the time.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah.
I was like, nah. I mean,
I need it. I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like, oh yeah. Oh, you need a new MacBook? Told my mom and dad like, yo, on the way. I got you.
No, definitely. I think usually like simping, like for people that just maybe start talking to girls or whatever, they might they don't know how, so they're just kind of agreeing with them. Oh, you like the color red? I like the color red. Oh, like that's your favorite song? Now it's my favorite song.
It's like, oh, for real? You want me to do that? I kind of like it now.
Yeah, it's like the Mr. Me Too, you know, like you're gonna say whatever you have to say to like maybe build that kind of common.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like just being just the yes man. I think it's just overbearing when it comes to like, you know. I think when it comes to like that, a female obviously does like it, likes to be like gassed up, likes to be like told very nice things, because that's what a simp does. Like, you know, they say what you want to hear. They never tell you what you don't want to hear.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean? Because in the back of his head, he would be like, yo, this girl's a crab, or like this girl is like too much, or she's too she's too like, possessive, or but like, you know. But at the end of the day, he's over here like telling you everything that you want to hear, so he just gets to the bag.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it right now. Like, I know a lot of guys will argue this and be like, "Yo, nah, I'm just being a nice guy." But no, there's a difference between an actual nice guy
and being nice for a pussy.
Like, you're willing, like a nice guy will be nice and just genuinely be a good, outstanding citizen or whatever. But at some point, you're gonna put your foot down and be like, "Yo, like I'm not cool with that." Like, you know, I'm cool with X, Y, and Z, but every time we go out, you ordering 6 drinks, just taking advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference.
Yeah. So you're saying that like you think simps get taken advantage of very easily?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think what happens is girls will recognize simps. Okay. And like,
what do they do? What do they don't? Because some girls think that what guys do are not simping; they're just being very nice and kind, but they don't know the ideology of why they are doing that. Because in the back of their head, like they don't know it. She don't know it yet, but I'm gonna have sex with her. Like that's what. Yeah. But that's what a simp does. But like the girl thinks like, oh wow, what a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah, he's doing everything to get play. But some girls peep that game, and what do? Oh,
they take advantage.
They take advantage of them by bringing them around, maybe not giving them sex, maybe not giving them anything sexual, but like teasing them with the promise of it in the future, and then they keep getting, and that's how girls will like combat simps and play them. But then once the guy leaves, she brings him over the fuck boy, smashes him. And
oh yeah, exactly. It's just like off the rib, just like Ray knows her favorite.
Oh yeah. No,
that's you know what's funny. You know what kind of fucked up if a girl like says like you know if he like try to text her like, oh, don't text me, just like support me like you always do, and just add on OnlyFans and just comment on me when I'm like kind of like taking a bath with somebody else. He's like, let me do that.
No, but a simp will literally throw all their morals, all their like conscience out the way and be like, all right, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know?
Come on, I think I know one person that would definitely do that.
No, there are people who will totally do that. Like, it's literally the guy that like, say if like you're out at the club and you're trying to get the girl and she's like, oh, I ran into Danny, like. He's gonna show me his car real quick, and you're just like, all right, I'll just be right here. Like, I'll wait.
Yo,
gone for an hour.
You remind me of something that I actually I've been through.
You've
before.
Experienced that before?
Yeah, not like that, not like what he said.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
But no, he just like something, a memory of mine that's got triggered when I was in the streets for the first time back in when I was like regularly going to like you know down Soho, and there was a moment that I took somebody right. And we went to McDenton's, and that was probably one of the very first few times I was in McDenton's. And she was like telling me that like, oh, you know, like oh, I don't know if I should be here right now. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because it was just me and her just like meeting up at there, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I don't know if I should be here right now. I was like, why do you say that? It's like, oh, like my ex like always comes here and always around and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, well, does that matter right now because you're with me? And basically she was like. Basically, the whole night, she was... Now that I think about it, she was just telling me about her ex the whole time. So she wasn't over her. While I'm, like, spending drinks, while she's getting lit, while I'm getting lit. So,
and then nothing popped off that night, though.
I was too lit. But, I mean, yeah, ultimately, that night, nothing popped off. But, like, she was, like, telling me, like, all these things that they used to do, and... You know, like the things they used to do, like
you thought stuff was gonna pop.
Yeah. I was like,
in the back of your mind, he was like,
yeah. In the back of my mind, I was like, I mean, okay, cool.
Being supportive, but
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, he'll fuck him, man. Like, yeah, he had 3 girls on his phone. Man, nah, that's crazy.
I delete all my girls off my phone
right
now for you.
You see that? All my contacts is just like Nick. Nigga T.
I'll delete my mom off here right now.
My mama right now.
I'll block her. I'll never talk to her.
I never saw my mom again, just for you. I was like,
yo, you're an ultimate simp if you promise to never talk to your mom again.
I'll never talk to my mama no more. I don't need her no more.
I don't need her no more.
Yo. So that was okay. So that brought me back to that memory.
That's crazy. But why do you think men do? Like, why do you think men simp? Like, what do you think's the cause? Because like, I feel like if you have like looks or like you have game or personality, that's how you kind of get a girl. But what causes men to like hit the lowest of the low, which I think is the lowest form of game, is
simping.
Is simping and dirty macking, which are like the top two like lowest ways to get girls. My opinion.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say I think there's people out there that maybe don't know their potential. Maybe they're just like in the works. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're not really in tune to like the perspective of like dating or getting somebody to like get something, and they just find ways of what they think that girls really want, which is like everything that they might not could offer. But like people have to just like really sit down and just think like, well, I'm not dude. I could do this. I could do that, and maybe she could like learn to like it instead of me just trying to like cater to her and thinking that what the world thinks that what girls like.
No, I agree. I mean, I think just like a yes man, a simp is a kind of guy that maybe he doesn't get like pussy on the regular, like consistently.
Right. So he doesn't know how to like.
He doesn't know how but so he's so scared of rejection that he's willing to say yes on the fear of rejection versus a regular dude like, man, I'm not doing that. Like, I guess we ain't gonna work, but we can walk away from it because we'll just find it somewhere else. Versus like this guy's like, no, this is everything.
This is everything I need.
Yeah, I think you get like, you start off, you don't even mean to go in that direction, but you kind of just get stuck in a cycle where it's like, man, me and this chick, I'm going at it, we keep going out, buying the drinks, like, yo, I'm gonna get where I want to be eventually.
Yeah. But
she keeps you at bay, and so you stuck in the cycle, and you're like,
absolutely.
Just one more time, and it'll work. Just one more time.
Yeah.
It'll work.
The next one will.
This is the next one.
Yep. Yeah. And then, but she peeps that, and then so she gives you maybe a little bit, like maybe now finally after 6 months, she gives you a peck on the cheek real quick.
She gives you a little kiss on the nose. She gives you a kiss on the nose. It's like, wow, you're so special to me.
Yeah. She hits
so special.
She hits you with that ET finger to finger shit.
Finger to finger. Like no hand grab, just like a finger only. Walking around like this.
Y'all ever been hurt like that? Like you feel like you got a moment with a girl and she's just like, man, like the brother to me. Like, oh my god, I just love you.
Damn,
like,
the brother. I don't think I ever got hit with the brother, but I'm like, it's just like a weird thing to say.
No, once they say that, you're just like the whole mood is just like, all right.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna leave you.
Let's be the sibling that doesn't talk anymore.
Yeah. Let me move to another country. And never speak again. No PayPal.
I know we talked about a little bit, but do you think like people that simp have like a high body count, like generally, or do you just think they don't?
It depends though.
If they got a lot of money, I mean.
Yeah, what other entities you got? You know what I mean? Like you could be a simp and like I'm not going shameless plug. 98 Fiance. I saw a clip on Twitter recently.
Shit's good, man.
What? You
watched that?
It is a little bit here and there.
No, we gotta stop this.
Yeah, it sounds like simping.
What are you simping, bro? What's
going on,
a little nasty. But anyway, so someone mentioned to watch it, and I saw a clip, whatever. It was basically a guy like giving this like Indonesian girl, whatever, or Thailand girl, like a foot massage. And he was like, "Yo, like, what would you do right now if I kissed you?" And she's like, "Oh, like right here." He's like, "No, like the other way." He's like, "Oh, right here." He's like, "No, in the middle." And she's like, "Right here." She's pointing her forehead. And he's like, "On the lips." And she was like, "Oh, okay." While giving a foot massage, it was nuts.
No, that show.
It was nuts.
But if you look at that show, like it is
so crazy.
It is the definition of like simping. Like these people are getting so desperate to find love that they're pulling it from different countries that are people that are literally desperate to leave that country. And give them whatever they want and a green card and everything. You know what I mean? Just to be with me.
Just be with them, man.
It's crazy, man.
Think about that though. Like that's.
No, but that's really what it
crazy,
is, man. They're so desperate for love that they couldn't find that in a country that people speak their language, that they go somewhere where there's kind of a slight language barrier. And poverty. And to pull them in. No, for real, to pull them in and go, hey, I'll give you everything, the American dream. Just kind of love me.
I guess just pretend to love me.
Pretend to love me.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it is. Like it's more than just the money. It's like the amenities. What else can you provide from them?
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's true. I mean, the dude might not be rich, but like
maybe a shoulder to cry on when she has sex with a guy.
He ain't gonna leave. I ain't gotta worry about him cheating. Like I could text him any time of the night. He gonna pick up some food for me. Like he's gonna do everything I ask him to do.
He's gonna give me the meal and then the to-go meal.
Yeah, I mean, and real quick, just to clarify, because I know we've talked about like the guy doing everything, but this is simping is when the guy does everything and the ladies do nothing.
Oh yeah, we
that's
the
talk
thing.
about that.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Yeah, they absolutely don't put in.
They don't bring anything to the table. Like they're just kind of just feeding off that energy, kind of like just letting it ride till the wheels fall off type of joint. Like, say, oh yeah, like you want to spend the night? I can't. My cat just fucked everything up.
Yeah. You text her when you need her, but she falls asleep for 15 hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Like, yo, that's
Say, oh my bad. I'm sorry. I fell asleep for 15 hours. If you don't wake your ass up, I called you 10 times.
But you know what? If it was flip and like the dude didn't text for 20 minutes, she's freaking out like, yo.
Oh no. She's at my window. Right?
Yeah, she's at the window right now.
She's tapping my window. I live in the second story.
I can see her at my ring right now.
She's levitating. Just tapping my window.
Do you start as a simp, or is that something that you can fall into later, like as a simp? Like can you maybe you come into a relationship as like a regular guy, right? As you should.
Yeah.
But maybe with time,
always be yourself.
Yeah, like maybe with time, like you don't get juice from other girls. You like pass your peak,
Passing your peak.
You're past your peak, like you ain't like
you have
tip-top
4
shape
kids or
anymore.
more.
Yeah, and then like so at that
Sorry.
point you ain't going nowhere. You're stuck. So maybe then you fall into being a simp because now like you can't get nobody else. Like,
well, what I think, I feel like the good way of getting, if you're going to be a simp, you're always going to be a simp for somebody that you love and care for, that you die for. But I feel like you do that later, though. You don't have to put that. You don't put it in the forefront because at that point, I feel like you're either overcompensating on something, like you're overcompensating as far as like your past life or whatever. So you know what I'm gonna do right now. You know what I'm gonna do all that good shit right now just for you. But like you always put that. You do that later, though. You don't have to do it like right now.
Yeah, I think we all step into a situation with my objective. What's my goal? So sometimes maybe that's all you want to do is wine and dine someone. For some people, that's what they want to do. All they want to do is wine and dine, and that's completely fine. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes you kind of want to be the top dog. You want to make sure you get mine and she gives you yours. So
yeah, you don't want to keep pulling a bag that you don't want to keep pulling. If you could stop that. So like just do what you gotta do. Just like keep it to your keep it like cordial. And then from there, you start learning how to, trust and develop and all these good things that a relationship is.
well, it's not simping if they're reciprocating it, right?
Well, no.
Right, no.
Yeah, but no, it absolutely. If they're reciprocating it, then that's like you guys are going hand in hand. That's a whole thing. I was talking about if at first you just you hit and run.
Mode,
if you hit and run, yeah.
I mean, I think Will kind of hit it on the head because he paused, but. He kind of hit on the head because he's saying that at first, like when you simp, it's because you're overcompensating for something. Like maybe again, like you don't get girls or you're not packing. Like these are like worries that you might have, or you don't feel like you're you're attractive. So you're gonna just say and do whatever to get that girl to stay with you over the other dudes. It's a competition, by the way.
Absolutely. There's always competition. There's always another guy in DMs.
But I feel like
probably nothing's next in line.
But the thing is though, like, is if you end up being that simp in the beginning, then like you're stuck like that forever.
Yeah, because if you change up, then now they take that as like, oh, you switched up. But like, I never want to be that simp ass dude. I'm this who I am. Oh no, you whack.
Yeah, because now you're like, shit. I gotta do this for years. Like, nah.
Yeah, I gotta do this forever.
Yeah, nah.
Forever, ever.
Right. Yeah, you got to start off with the appetizer before you get to the main course
appetizer.
and dessert, man.
Always
you can't just
appetizer.
give it all.
It's a small build up. You gotta show them like once they give you a little bit, then you kind of give them a little bit until you meet that middle ground.
Sure. Yeah, but and it's tough though, because like you always like oh like she's like too bad, or like you probably like show her off like oh like she might be too out of my league, or like whatever, and then from there you put in your head like all right, well now I gotta like do the most for me to get this chick. But at the end of the day, maybe she don't even want that. Maybe she was like, yo, I just need a regular dude, be who he is, be himself.
And that's true, because you know what? I feel like girls will take that for granted, because what happens when you're dating a simp for too long and now he's able to manipulate you? right? Like through passion and anger.
That's a different bag.
You flip the switch right
Yeah,
there,
you're flipping switches, man. That Drake can't even get.
Damn.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's a real thing.
Because like I know we were talking about like, yo, the simp dude's gonna get lose at the end, but like, what if now this guy is giving you everything, and at the end, now when you want to go do something, he has all this leverage. He's like, yo, like I cook, clean, I
did your pedicure, your manicure,
your taxes,
your taxes.
These lights right here. Nah, I feel like that's how we flip the switch though. For real, like. This is the simp survival guide. Like, if you are the provider of everything, like they ain't got no choice. Maybe that's their game plan all along. Maybe just they don't make it that far. They run out of resources.
They run out of gas.
They can't run out of gas. Another man just swoops in
very easily.
I don't know. I'm thinking that could be a move though. There's some people
the deeper, darker leverage.
Toxic. I think that's really toxic when you think about it.
Oh,
when you try to provide everything and make her feel less.
Oh yeah,
because you just provide for everything.
But that's why it's a game between the two. It's between the girl going, let me see how much I can get out of this man, and this man going, let me see if I can give her everything and make her dependent on me. You see what I'm saying? And then that's like the war between the simp and then the chick that's like.
Do you think this is like Drake's bag?
Oh, for sure.
Damn, this is a really good bag then.
He says it in every song though when you talk about it, you know.
If you think about it, but I feel like people who like say like simping is like a very derogatory word for men. But I feel like if you use it in the right way, as we just said it on the Sweeterman Podcast, you can only find this information on the Sweeterman Podcast. Like,
breaking news.
Description below. Yeah, I feel like that's a bag that if you could handle it the right way and you could like hone it in a situation, you might come out as a top dog.
So you simps out there, don't give up.
Well, Drake has like other things going for him, obviously. Money, fame, glory.
Yeah, the embassy.
Mavon, embassy. The embassy definitely.
Embassy,
fireworks in the background.
Yeah, man.
Don't talk about it. But no, passion and anger. No, passion and anger is a thing because like as like let's say like an example is like a girl like I just need space. Like I just need my own like me time. Yeah, me time. Which by all means, me time is a good essential tool to have for everybody. Especially during quarantine. Me time is very important. But then a simp or somebody, instead of like being like angry or like just neglectful, they'll probably be like you know what you can tell me anything you want. Like why do you feel that way? Why do you think this is a thing? Like, but then they're including themselves, but not because they're including themselves, is because they actually care so much that like they feel angry that that you feel so mad or sad or anything negative.
You want to do it alone. They want to involve.
They want to involve themselves because they want because they always are the pick me up guy.
The me is a we.
Yeah, the me is we like us like the we people like we just like who the
you're sad, I'm sad.
Yeah,
we're sad.
If you're sad, I am sad, and that's how it goes.
Yeah,
exactly. That's how it is. So like that's passion and anger.
Man.
Yeah, like you're never angry at her. You're angry that you can't change her mood.
Got you. There's a saying that's called "we, us, ours together." Those are words that last forever. So I think that's what he's.
That's crazy.
I think that's what he's
get this from?
That's some from back in the day.
That's the back in the day. That was a quote. The couples that had they share MySpace. They share MySpace account
with a his or hers account.
You know what I'm saying? Like. It's people like that. That's where that we, she, me, you, let's be together.
Yeah. And then he's like this and she's like this.
Yeah. It's like both.
That's their profile picture.
It's both.
And then the one eye's here, one eye's there.
You go on there and be like, "Hey, yo, how you doing, Fred?" It's like, "No, this is Daphne."
Daphne today.
But I'll tell him you said hi.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I'll tell him you said hi.
That's how it is, yo.
Yeah.
No, that's a nasty account.
Man,
that's a nasty account, yo. That's
crazy, man.
Yo, that's not dead though. That's like that's
it's
still
not
happening.
dead. That still happens, bro. That still happens. Man.
But that's suffocating like that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get your space.
No, you don't.
When it comes to like having too much space, there's like the counterpart to that, right? Mm-hmm. Where like, what about like I know we were talking about like simps running from confrontation.
Yeah.
Because they're agreeing all the time. instead of actually like, you know, saying,
Confront-
you know, there's the opposite. Like, yo, you want space? All right, babe, how much space you want?
Yeah.
You want this much space? You want to take 5 steps back? You want me to go upstairs? You want me to go downstairs?
You want me to jump up and down 5 seconds?
You want me to go to your mom's house? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I give a catering.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, what do y'all think? Like, as a simp, though, they're gonna just try to do anything to duck, weave, dodge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Anything to get closer to the goal, man.
Yo,
anything,
whatever
bro.
you say, mommy, I got you.
Got
you feel
you.
me? Like, oh, for real?
Got you.
Yeah, so 6 feet apart all the time, even though we just swapped like tongues like 5 seconds ago. I got you.
But you totally couldn't be a simp. I can't see Will being a simp ever, because, like, I feel like he just wouldn't do that shit. Like, he just couldn't do it.
No, not at all. Are you kidding me? Nah, we ain't doing all that. No, but I'm saying, okay, because of the... Shut up. But anyway, no, but seriously, with people who are not confrontational with their person, I think it's a negative thing to do, because if you don't at least like meet eye to eye, then one's gonna take advantage of the other one, and that's just how it goes. I mean, that's kind of like a food chain type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like people, like girls can say like, "Oh, I would never," but you do it without even knowing. You know what I mean?
It's a fact.
True.
Yeah, like if you're so used to like him doing the dishes, you're so used to him cleaning the house, you're so used to him just doing the laundry, then when it's time for you to do it, you're like, wait, hold up, wait, like, why are you not doing this again? Because you're so used to it.
Yeah.
But they don't know that was just something that, you know, was already done for them.
Exactly. So then you're saying that, like, as a simp dude, like, when she confronts you, like, yo, why am I washing dishes?
Yeah, but oh no, I'm sorry. Like, let me get that for you.
I'll do it then.
Yeah, but then like you got to put, you know, stand your ground. You know what I mean? Just like
I
let
agree.
them.
I feel like
Not the law.
Because sometimes I think like a guy that say like, because we talking about simps just to like get a girl, like to get sex, but like some dudes are just simps that they really like the girl, so they're gonna be willing to do everything and anything for that girl, right? So sometimes they get like taken advantage,
Facts.
and that could be a form of like abuse.
But that's what we're talking about. Like, you know, just do you simp first or you simp like
I
later?
think you should never simp. I feel like you shouldn't.
I don't lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like if you're with your chick, I mean, there's always time to simp, and it's not a bad thing.
No, like there's this, again,
That's
difference
chick.
between being a simp and like a nice guy. I feel like, yo, I mean that's your girl, yo. You know what, yo, babe, lay down. I'll go make us something to eat. Just relax. There's a difference. Like you've had a long day, but you know what? I know when I have a long day, you'll probably do the same for me. Because she's giving that effort. Simping is when she gives no effort ever, and then you gotta like cater to her all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like as a simp, like when is it time for you to just, you know, cut your losses, walk away?
Walk away from the
Like
abuse,
yeah, walk away from
the
that.
mental abuse,
The
Yeah.
debt.
the debt, the mental and the
The
debt.
debt.
Yeah.
Yo, we were recession, girl. Like, you know what? You can't keep taxing like
I
this.
don't know. If we go by Nick's way of gambling, man, you know when he gets into it, bro, he gonna
Oh.
keep going. He gonna keep rolling the dice either way,
keep
bro.
rolling, yo.
Keep rolling, man. I don't know.
Yo, man. No, you do. You're the type of guy like, yo,
Yeah,
all in, money
all
all
in.
in.
My vices
You know,
or nah. When it comes to when it comes to table, I can't get off. So
Money
I get
all
it.
in.
It gets
It's
addictive.
addictive, bro. It's addictive.
It is addicted.
Like, people get off by like, people. Maybe that's like a fetish for them. Like, they just spend money on them and they get high off the.
I don't do
What
that for
that is.
females.
Yeah,
I just get my own.
No,
money.
I'm not saying that's you, but you know.
I'm saying you.
Yeah,
But some people, that's all they need.
they need is they just want to like shower a girl with that.
Yeah, that's all they want. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they go home and go like, yo, I gave her everything you wanted.
Yeah, and then like you're home, you're like, wait, what did I get?
What
What did I get? Wait, hold on, I'm here by myself.
Your bank's like texting you like, you sure you made these
These
purchases?"
charges.
You sure made
Charges.
charges? And you're hitting them up at 5 a.m. like, what? That wasn't me.
Trying to deny that real quick.
You're beat up position in the bed, like, yo. Yo,
Nah, that
I
wasn't-
wasn't at Sapphires in
I lost
in
my
Las
card.
Vegas. I wasn't there.
I lost my card.
I lost my card.
I gave her the
I lost
world.
my card.
But nah, but on a serious note, like I feel like no, you have to like if you're a simp, like there are girls out there that will appreciate that, and you have to. It's not bad to give. Like yo, fellas,
Never.
if you want to give a girl everything and treat her right, like that's perfectly fine. But like you have to peep her actions too. Like you have to know your own worth, and
Absolutely.
if she's not hitting you with like any kind of things like where she's giving you back or meeting you halfway, like yo babe, I got the check today.
residual.
Nothing in return. Like you need to wake up and like take that good guy behavior and give it to another girl that actually gonna appreciate that
Yeah,
shit. You know
wake the fuck up.
what I'm saying?
Wake up.
Do better, Kings.
Yeah, man. You guys give a lot. You guys deserve a lot as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
For real. I agree. And on that note, I'm good. I think, again, Sweeterman Podcast has solved simping.
We solved it.
We solved that shit.
Something will be done after 2020.
Bro, any last words for y'all?
Yeah, man. Everybody who is like battling a lot of things as far as like job loss, or maybe a member in the family that is like getting, treated or possibly having coronavirus or anything of that nature. Pray all prayers to you guys. I'll give you guys my prayers and all that stuff. We'll all get through this. We all came together. We'll leave together. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? No, but seriously.
Those wise words of the ugly friend.
We
came together, we leave together.
But seriously, all jokes aside, everybody be safe out there. Practice social distancing. I mean, obviously we're not doing that, but we all are all practicing, our cleanliness. Washing our hands.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your face. Being, if you're outside, being minimal to like going outside as most as possible, or as least as possible. So yeah, I mean, at that point,
just stay home. You'll watch the Sweeterman Podcast on Instagram. If you're watching on Spotify, if you want to peep the visuals, check us out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you don't want to pause every other second, hit us on Spotify.
Absolutely.
All updates on Instagram at the Sweeterman Podcast.
At the Sweeterman Podcast. Link tree in the bio. 2 clicks. That's all you need. Is 2
and
clicks.
Tell your friends. I mean, we see
tell your friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
We see too many simps out there, getting played. Like, yo, fellas, tell your boys. Tell Jim and Billy.
Tell your little brother.
Yeah, tell your little brother. Start getting them on their young.
Yeah, tell your little brother. He's out there. If you could help him out, tell him to watch this shit.
For sure.
Absolutely. On that note. Yeah.
Can I see nigga? Say I'ma start off so slow. Yeah, I said so slow. They love me out in DC just like go. Said go. Yeah, I said go. See I'm back with Don Cannon, it's a go. See I want my soul like Coco. I like to heat mine up like Coco. See the made 17, see the logo. Every time they count a baby Coco. You know how to drop me, everything slow. You know how to drop me, anything go. Remember back when I got the snow low and I was in the United States just like Romo. Looking out for them boys, no.
I'm working on the Jeezy today, actually.
No word?
Jeezy's GOAT when it comes to workout music.